All right, welcome everybody. In today's video, we are going to learn how to mock up our design. Okay, we've made this flyer before in our previous tutorial, and I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful mock-up. Okay, so you can have the shadow here. It's very easy, and we also have this one here. Let me select this. We also have this one here, and we also have this one. Okay, they are just simple thing that you need to do. Then this one, which is a special one that we'll learn at the end of the video. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into it. We are using the Instagram size 3000 by 3000 1:1, and everything you need have been provided in the description so you can download and practice along. Okay, for our flyer, I'll also provide it in the description so that you can have access to this design, or you can use any design of your choice. Okay, so we have the flyer here. Okay, for the background, we're going to pick something from the design itself, especially color wise. So we're going to come here and use the color picker, come here and just pick something here, maybe this pink. Okay, and you can see that we are almost having the same variation, but we want the background to be a little bit darker, so we're going to select it, come to the color picker and just take the slider and just push it a little bit inside so that we have something like this. Okay, now we can click off and we have this. Okay, for the shadows, you can either come to the element tab and just search for shadows. Okay, and work with any one of your choice right there. I really don't like the ones we have here because most of them are paid and you may not have access to them. So I've actually prepared this particular one that we'll be using, which is in the description. You can download. So we have this first one that you can bring in. All you just need to do is drag and put it here. Okay, it's as simple as that. If you notice that it's not that strong enough, you can make a duplicate and just layer it on top of it and you have the same effect. If you know that they are not big enough, you can always let your design, select both of these and just make it big enough, and drag your design and just place it on top of it. And you can see that we are having these extra edges here, and that is not what we want. So always, okay, make sure that your design, your shadow is not bigger than the design. Okay, so we have this. You can always go in there and make sure that everything aligns. And one thing, to make sure that your design in the layer structure, that your shadows is in front of your design. Okay, so that is what we got. For the second one, we're going to make a copy of this. Come to this one and we're just going to select both of these shadows and just delete. Okay, and we have this. So we're going to go to our upload folder here and come in with the second shadow. Okay, I have two variations of it. One is darker, the other one is lighter. Okay, we're going to use this darker one. In case you're finding it too dark, you can always take down the opacity. So we're just going to drop this one here. Like I said, make sure that it's in front of your design. So we're just going to place this carefully. Okay, and one thing is just slide off these extra edges. Okay, make sure they don't see it. Okay, make sure they don't see it. So I'm just going to push it a little bit in. Okay, it can be on top of it. Don't mind it if you're having this little extra. Whenever they zoom all the way back, nobody's going to notice that. Okay, okay, I've mistakenly zoomed in, so let me zoom back. So we have this now, so we can scale. Now that we have this there, we can scale this. That's not giving us what we want, so we can come here and scale this one here, select both of them in case you want to make it bigger. Now you can scale and position in the very place that you want. Okay, for the background here, we're just going to use something from the gradient section. I'm going to pick this one and let's make it radial. Come here and let's make it the invert. Okay, let's drag this one to the other side and that's it. And let's make a duplicate of this page again. So right here now, we're just going to select both of these. We're going to group them and let's drag both of them, put them in the middle, and let's make a copy of this group. Okay, scale it real big and just drag it somewhere here, and we can make this one real big and just position it somewhere here. Let's make another copy and just position it somewhere here. Okay, for this one, we're going to select the image here and we're going to go to edit image. I think Let's make this bigger so you can see it. Let's go to edit image. I'm going to come to blur, okay, and we're going to come to whole image and just push it up. Okay, my image isn't loading, network is disturbing, but I'm just going to do that by faith. Okay, we have our image load up now, so I think this should be nice enough. Okay, let's go back. Now we've created some depth of field by giving it this. Okay, we're going to copy this and we're going to come and paste it on this and give it a second. It's just going to load up the shadow here. Okay, now we have it. Okay, for the light, we're going to control the lights. There is this light that I've given you in previous tutorial. I'm still going to upload it again, this one right here. So we're going to slide off this part and slide off this part, almost something like this, because we want this edge. Okay, and we're going to position it somewhere here and we're going to make it real big. Okay, and just position it here because we want to give it some sense of light. Okay, we want the direction of light. Make it real big as much as you can make it and position it. And let me take it down the UI of this page and we can scale it now. Now we have in a sense of light so that the shadow here can be as if the light is coming from this direction. Okay, so we're going to make a copy of it, make a copy, and that light is too much there. So we are going to do is to come here, flip it horizontal, then flip it vertical. Okay, so that we can come here and put it here. This one we're going to make it black, so we're going to go to edit image. Since it's an image, we're going to use the dual tone to change the color. So we're going to go to custom, come here and just drag it so that both of them can be black. So we have this one now giving some sense of dark. Okay, like the light is coming from this direction. Okay, and we're just going to position it somewhere here like this. Okay, and that's it. We can also make a copy, though I didn't do that in the one I made before. So let's make a copy, and right here we're going to flip it again. Okay, come here and just flip it horizontal. Okay, and we can position it somewhere here. Okay, teeny tiny, look at it here, but I just want it to fade into this part here. Okay, so we just want it teeny tiny there so that the focus can be on the image. This is we just trying to guide viewers' eye to what we want them to see. Okay, and I think bring in our design again and just scale it down. Then for this shadow, I think this last one that I want to make, and we're just going to position it, but this one has a little of some white. Okay, and it's not going to show well on our design, so we're going to take the background and make it to something light, and we're just going to position it. This one can actually work with white. Let me see. Let's choose pure white. You can see, very simple. Okay, you can always zoom in, and remember how to zoom in. Hold down your control key and use your scroll wheel on your mouse to scroll all the way in, and we can select both and just bring it like that. Okay, so this is how you can manually present your work, and maybe you can do this to present your work on social media and just make your flyer look amazing. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you find it helpful. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button, and until next time, stay creative, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.